Good morning children. Hope you are all safe at home. Let us quickly recall what we studied about integers in our previous classes. First we'll start with addition and subtraction. That is how to add or subtract integers.
When you look at the slide, you will see that when the signs are same, we have to add, and when the signs are different, we have to subtract. Here are a few examples. First one, plus 5 and plus 3. Here, both the signs are plus, so we have to add. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8, and the sign of 8 will be plus as both the signs are plus. Second, minus 5 minus 3. Both the signs are minus, so we have to add. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8, and the sign of 8 will be minus here as both have got minus sign. Third, plus 5 minus 3. Here, both the signs are different, so we should subtract them. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, and the sign of 2 will be plus because here the sign of the greater number 5 is plus. Last one, minus 5 plus 3. Here also the signs are different, so we will be subtracting 5 and 3, which is equal to 2, and the sign of 2 will be minus because here the greater number is 5.
Now we shall simplify this equation. Okay. So minus 3 plus 7 minus 19. There are three integers. So this is nothing but minus 3 plus 7 minus 19. Okay. First we will take first two numbers. Minus 3 plus 7. So minus into plus is minus. So we have to subtract. So 7 minus 3 is 4. What will be the sign of this 4? Minus 3 and plus 7. Which is greater number, 3 or 7? Yes, 7 is a greater number, and what is the sign of 7? Plus. So it will be plus 4. And minus 19 right as is. Now plus into minus is minus, so we have to subtract. 19 minus 4 is 15. And what will be the sign of this 15? Which is a greater number? 19 is a greater number, and the sign of 19 is minus. So it is minus 15. Okay. Now we shall see what is an additive identity and what is an additive inverse. Okay. First one, additive identity. A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A. What does this mean? When we add any number with 0, it will result in the same number. That is, consider an example. Let us take 2. Okay. When you are adding 0 with 2, that is 2 plus 0, what is the answer? It's again 2. So in this case, we will tell that 0 is the additive identity. Similarly, take minus 2 plus 0 is equal to, what is the answer? Again it will result in minus 2. So what is additive identity? 0 is the additive identity for integers. Okay. Now additive inverse. For any integer a, minus a is the additive inverse. So consider 3. Okay. So what is the other version of 3? This is positive version. So what is the other version? Negative. Minus 3. So in this case we will tell if 3 is an integer, minus 3 is the additive inverse of 3. In case take minus 4, this is negative number minus 4. What is the other version? It's positive, that is plus 4. So minus 4 plus 4 is the additive inverse of minus 4, and vice versa, that is minus 4 is the additive inverse of plus 4. Okay. Now we shall see how to multiply the integers. Okay. I have written few examples. 3 into 4. That is, this is plus 3. This is plus 4. 3 into 4 is, it's very easy. 3 4s are 12. So no need to worry about this. This is very clear to you. Second one. Minus 3 into minus 4. That is, we are multiplying two negative numbers, minus 3 and minus 4. In this case, just consider the numbers. That is, you forget the signs. Just consider this integer as a whole number. In this case, forget minus. So here 3 will be there. Here Forget minus 4 will be there. So just multiply the numbers alone. 3 into 4 is 12. And now going on to the signs. Minus and minus. So minus and minus will be plus. So this will be plus. Minus 3 into minus 4. That is here plus into plus will be plus. Minus into minus will be plus. Minus into plus is minus and plus into minus is equal to minus. That is, when the signs are same, it will be plus. When the signs are different, it will be minus. So in this case, the signs are same, so it will be plus. In this case, minus 3 into plus 4. That is, one number is minus and the other number is plus. So forget this. Just multiply the numbers. 3 into 4 is 12. And minus is there, plus is there. So what will be the sign of this answer? Minus. Minus into plus is minus. So it will be minus. In this case, similar to the third one. 3 into minus 4. So first multiply the numbers alone. 3 into 4 is 12. Plus into minus is minus. So when you observe this, when the signs are same, the answer will be positive, that is plus. When the signs are different, the answer will be negative, that is minus. Okay. Now we shall see the concept of product of 3 or more negative integers. Okay. When we multiply 3 or more negative integers, what will be the result that we are going to see now? If the number of negative numbers in a product is even, then the product is a positive integer. Okay. What does this mean? If the number of negative numbers in a product is even, that is, consider negative numbers. So minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So they are telling if the number of negative numbers in a product means multiplication. If the number of negative numbers in a product is even. What do you mean by even? Count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is an even number? Yes, it's an even number. So, if the number of negative numbers in a product is even, that is, this is one such example, then the product is a positive integer. What will be the answer for this? They are telling that its product will be a positive integer. So, consider only the numbers. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. I am just multiplying the numbers. So, it will be 16. And what about the sign of this? Minus into minus will be plus. Minus into minus will be plus. Plus into plus will be plus. So what will be the sign of the 16? It will be plus. That is what they mean here. If the number of negative numbers in a product is even, in this case, there are 4 negative numbers. 4 is even number. Then what will be the result? It will be a positive integer. Okay. So when the negative numbers, when we are multiplying the negative numbers and that number is in even numbers, then the answer will be a positive integer. In this case, we are multiplying minus 2 4 times, which is even number of times. That is equal to a positive integer. Okay. Now, if the number of negative numbers in a product is odd, previously we learnt about even. Okay, now it is odd. Then the product is a negative integer. So when it is even, the product will be a positive integer. In this case, if the number of negative numbers in a product is odd, then the product is a negative integer. So consider example. Okay, minus 3 into minus 3 into any other number. Minus 4. Okay. So there are 3 negative numbers. 3 negative numbers. 3 means it's an odd number. So 3 negative numbers. What will be the result they are telling? It will be a negative integer. We shall see now. So consider only the numbers. Multiply the numbers alone. 3 3s are 9. 9 fours are 36. 36. And what will be the sign of this 36? Minus into minus will be plus and it is minus. So plus into minus is minus. So what will be the sign? Minus. So what they are telling, if the number of negative numbers in a product is odd. This is 1, 2, 3. So it's an odd number and the result will be a negative integer. Okay. Now we shall see what is multiplicative identity. A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is equal to A. That is, when we are multiplying any number with 1, we will get the same number again. Consider minus 3. Okay, minus 3 is an integer. I am multiplying it with 1. What will be the answer? Minus 3. I am again getting the same number. So, 1 is called the multiplicative identity. What is the additive identity? Additive identity is 0, whereas 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay. Now we shall see how to divide the integers. Okay. So, 12 divided by 3. What is 12 divided by 3? It's 4. So, there's no much difficulty in this. So, we will put a sign. Okay, minus 12 divided by 3. It is similar to that of multiplication. Okay, first consider the numbers alone. So, divide the numbers alone. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And what will be the sign of this 4? One of the sign is minus. So, it will be minus. Same way, 12 divided by minus 3. Okay, here also just to divide the numbers. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. And what will be the sign? It is minus. So, let us take minus 12 divided by minus 3. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 is 4. But what will be the sign of this 4? Minus and minus. If the signs are same, it will be positive. So, this is positive. So, when the signs are same, the answer will get plus symbol. And when one of the sign is negative, that is minus, the answer will get the minus sign. Okay. We have done with the integers. Okay. Now, we are going to start with the new chapter, chapter 9, which is rational numbers. Before going on to the rational numbers, we will have a small break. Okay.
Addition by rounding off. So round off the ones place number. Let us see an example. 296 plus 59 plus 63. We have to add up these three numbers. What we can do is we can write 296 as 300 minus 4. 59 can be written as 60 minus 1 and 63 can be written as 60 plus 3. We have rounded them off to the nearest 10. Now we have 0 in all the ones places. Adding them up is easier. Let us see how. 300 plus 60 plus 60. We can add them up in mind. We get the answer as 420. After that, keep 420 in mind and then see what all we have added and subtracted to round off these numbers. 420 plus 3 minus 5. How we got minus 5? Minuses are in two places, minus 4 and minus 1, which is nothing but minus 5. From 420, add 3 and subtract 5 and then the answer will be 420 minus 2, which is nothing but 418. So the answer to them is 418.
Welcome back, children. Going on to our topic, rational numbers. So, how did we begin to study the numbers? By counting the objects around us. That is, we have began to study the numbers by counting the objects around us. So, that numbers which is used for that purpose, that is for counting the numbers, were called counting numbers or natural numbers. Okay. So, natural numbers starts from 1. So, these numbers are also called counting numbers. We have added 0 to this set of numbers and called them as whole numbers. whole numbers. We have added 0 to the natural numbers. 0, 1, 2 and it goes on. So this set of numbers are called whole numbers. And also we learned integers. So what are integers? Negative numbers, positive numbers along with 0. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Positive numbers, negative numbers along with 0 are called integers. So going this way, we expanded our number system from natural number to whole number and from whole number to integers. Now we shall see what is a rational number. By introducing rational numbers, our number system had been expanded further. Okay. The rational number, the term rational comes from the term ratio. Okay. Ratio. The word rational derived from the word ratio. Consider ratio. 2 is to 3. This 2 is to 3 can be written as 2 by 3. What is this form called? This form of numbers is called a fraction. You would have studied in your 6th standard about fraction and about their properties. Now this is a fraction. In this case, this 2 and 3 are the natural numbers. So 2 by 3 is a fraction and here 2 and 3 are the natural numbers. Similarly, any number that can be written in the form of P by Q. Okay, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Any number that can be written in the form of P by Q, that is numerator by denominator form, where this P and Q are integers. In this fraction, these are natural numbers, and in this case these are integers, and this denominator Q is not equal to 0. What if this Q is equal to 0? If any number, consider P is equal to 1. Okay, and Q is equal to 0. 1 divided by 0 is undefined. This is not defined. So you should keep that in mind, that this denominator Q is not equal to 0. So I'll repeat, any number that can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and the denominator Q is not equal to 0, that number is called the rational number. Now in this case, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Now consider 1 by 2. Okay. Is 1 by 2 a rational number? Yes, 1 by 2 a rational number. How? So 1 is an integer, 2 is also an integer. It is expressed in the form of P by Q, and the denominator 2 is not equal to 0. So 1 by 2 is a rational number. Take another number, -2 by 3. It is a negative. This is a -2 is a negative integer. This is an integer. So both are integer and the denominator here is 3, that is not equal to 0. So -2 by 3 is also a rational number. Consider 5. Is 5 a rational number? Yes, it's also a rational number. How? 5 can be written as 5 divided by 1. Correct? 5 can be written as 5 divided by 1. And this is in the form of P by Q, and Q, that is the denominator, is not equal to 0. Denominator here is 1. So the denominator is not equal to 0. So 5 is also a rational number. So consider 0. Is 0 a rational number? Yes. Because 0 can be written as 0 by 1 or 0 by 2, anything. So 0 by 1 is again 0. 0 by 2 is 0. So then again this is in the form of P by Q, and the denominator is not equal to 0. So 0 is also a rational number. Hope you understood the concept of rational numbers. Now we shall see what do you mean by equivalent rational numbers. For this, first consider a rational number -2 by 3. So -2 by 3 is a rational number. I am going to multiply the numerator and denominator with the same integer, and that integer should not be equal to 0. Okay. So by into 2 into 2. That is, I am multiplying the numerator and the denominator with the same integer 2. What will be the answer? 2 2s are 4 by 3 2s are 6 and minus, so minus 4 by 6. Is minus 4 by 6 is same as minus 2 by 3? Yes. How? This can be cancelled by 2 and this can be cancelled by 3. So minus 4 by 6 is equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay. Now again I am multiplying with another number. Say 3. Same number I am multiplying. 2 3s are 6. 3 3s are 9 minus. Here also this minus 6 by 9 is equal to minus 2 by 3. This can be cancelled by 2. This can be cancelled by 3. So 2 minus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3. So continuing this way, we can express this minus 2 by 3 in many ways. Similarly, minus 2 by 3, I am multiplying it with 4. 4 2s are 8, 3 4s are 12. Minus 8 by 12. So minus 8 by 12 is equal to minus 3. So whenever we multiply the numerator and denominator with a non-zero integer, with the same non-zero integer, then we say that rational number are equivalent to each other. So these rational numbers are said to be equivalent to each other. So similar to that of multiplication, when we divide the numerator and denominator with the same non-zero integer, that numbers are also said to be equivalent rational numbers. Okay. Now we shall move on to the exercise. Exercise 9.1, sum number 2. Write 4 more rational numbers in each of the following patterns. So what the question is, we have to write 4 rational numbers in each of the following pattern. Subdivision 1 is, they have given a set of rational numbers and there is some pattern in this. So we have to observe the pattern and following the same pattern we have to write 4 more rational numbers. Okay, first closely observe these rational numbers. So first is minus 3 by 5. Okay, the second one is minus 6 by 10, minus 9 by 15, minus 12 by 20. So when we closely observe, you can see that they are multiplying. Here this is 6. Okay. So they are multiplying this numerator with 2. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. Similarly, in the denominator, 5 2s are 10. 5 3s are 15. 5 4s are 20. So they have multiplied the numerator with 2, 3 and 4 and similarly they have multiplied the denominator with 2 and 3. So minus 3 by 5 is your first rational number. They have multiplied with 2. Okay, so what will be the answer? 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. Okay, so minus will be there. Minus 6 by 10. So we have got the second rational number. Similarly, minus 3 by 5 into, what is the next number? 3. So, 3. 3 3s are 9. 5 3s are 15. Minus. So, we have got the third rational number. Then minus 3 by 5 into 4 and 4. 3 4s are 12. 4 4s are, 5 4s are 20 minus. So, we have got this minus 12 by 20. So continuing this way, we have to write 4 more rational numbers. So what is the next number to 4? It's 5. So minus 3 by 5, 5 and 5. So 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25 and minus sign will be there. Then minus 3 by 5 into 6. 3 6 are 18, 5 6 are 30. Minus will be there. Then what will be the next number? Yes, you are right, 7. 7 and 7. 3 7s are 21, 5 7s are 35 and minus sign will be there. So we have to write 4 more rational numbers. So till now we have written 3. So one more is pending. minus 3 by 5. What is the next number? 8. 8 and 8. 3 8s are 24. 5 8s are 40. So minus sign will be there. So minus 15 by 25, minus 18 by 30, minus 21 by 35, minus 24 by 40 or the rational numbers, required rational numbers. You can write this. Again I will repeat. So we have to write 4 more rational numbers in each of the following pattern. So this is our question. Minus 3 by 5, minus 6 by 10, minus 9 by 15 and minus 12 by 20. So here they are following a pattern such that they are multiplying the numerator and the denominator with the same numbers. Sequentially they are multiplying. So first they are multiplying it with 2. Next they are multiplying it with 3 and 4. Minus 3 by 5 into 4 by 4 is equal to minus 12 by 20. So continuing this way, we have to find the other rational numbers. So we shall continue with 5, 6, 7 and 8 and then we have got these rational numbers. Next is sum number 3 in exercise 9.1. Give 4 rational numbers equivalent to minus 2 by 7. They have given a rational number minus 2 by 7 and we have to give 4 rational number that is equivalent to this rational number. What do you mean by equivalent? We have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with any non-zero same integer. Okay, that particular number should not be equal to 0. Okay, so I am starting with 2. Okay, I am multiplying the numerator and the denominator with the same number. It will be equal to minus 2 2s are 4 by 7 2s are 14 minus 4 by 14. Minus 4 by 14 is equal to minus 2 by 7. We shall check here. This can be cancelled by 2 and this can be cancelled by 7. So these both are equal. Now no need to write this. Just write minus 4 by 14. Now minus 2 by 7 into I am multiplying it with 3. Okay, they have asked 4 rational numbers. So this is first one, this is second one. 2 3s are 6, 7 3s are 21 and minus sign will be there. Okay, next minus 2 by 7 into 4. 2 4s are 8, 7 4s are 28 minus sign. Minus 2 by 7 into 5 and 5. So 2 5s are 10, 7 5s are 35, minus sign will be there. So these are the 4 rational numbers that are equivalent to minus 2 by 7. Again I will repeat, minus 2 by 7 they are given as a rational number. We have to find 4 more rational numbers that is equivalent to this minus 2 by 7. Okay, equivalent means we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the same integer and that particular integer should not be equal to 0. Okay, so I am starting with 2. So I am multiplying the numerator and the denominator with 2 and I am getting again a rational number. This rational number is equal to this. These and this is equal. Similarly, I am multiplying with 3. I am multiplying it with 4 and I am multiplying it with 5. So, these are the 4 rational numbers that is equivalent to minus 2 by 7. Not only 2, 3, 4 and 5, you can multiply it with any number. Okay. Next is sum number 4 in exercise 9.1. Draw a number line and represent the following rational number on it. So, second subdivision minus 5 by 8. So, in your 6th standard, you would have studied how to plot an integer on a number line. Okay, now we are going to plot a rational number. Plotting an integer is easy. Okay, so this will be your number line. So, this will be a 0. To the right of 0 will be the positive numbers 1, 2, etc. And to the left of 0 will be your negative numbers minus 1, minus 2 and it will go on like this. So how will you plot 2 here? So 2 is here. So this is 2. How will you plot minus 1? Minus 1 is here. So plotting an integer on a number line is easy. So how about rational numbers? It is also very easy, but you have to remember two things. One is that numerator is less than the denominator and numerator is greater than the denominator. In this sum, the given rational number is 5 by 8, that is minus 5 by 8. So here numerator is lesser than the denominator. Numerator is 5, denominator is 8. So 5 is lesser than 8, so it will come under this category, numerator lesser than the denominator. Okay. So when the numerator is lesser than the denominator, this rational number will always lie between 0 and 1. Okay. Keep this in mind. 1 and 0 and 1. So whenever the numerator is lesser than the denominator, this number will be lying between 0 and 1. But in this case, this is a negative number, correct? Minus 5 by 8 is a negative number. So this negative number will be lying between 0 and minus 1. Okay, if it is a positive number, it will be lying between 0 and 1. And as it is a negative number, it will be lying between 0 and minus 1. Okay. So now I am drawing a number line. So what we have told, this number will be lying between 0 and minus 1. So I am just plotting 0 and minus 1 here. So 0 will be here, minus 1 will be here. Now we are going to plot minus 5 by 8. Minus 5 by 8 will be to the left hand side, because it is a negative number, it will be to the left of the 0. So this is 0, to the right will be the positive numbers and to the negative numbers. So I have written 0 and minus 1. And this minus 5 by 8 will be somewhere between this 0 and minus 1. Because we have already seen that it is lying between 0 and minus 1. So minus 1, how you can write minus 1? Minus 1 is nothing but 8 by 8, correct? So 8 and 8 cancel. So minus 8 by 8, 8 and 8 gets cancelled. That will be equal to minus 1. So minus 1 can be written as minus 8 by 8. So this point is minus 8 by 8. Next is minus 7 by 8. Minus 6 by 8. Minus 5 by 8. Minus 4 by 8. Minus 3 by 8. Minus 2 by 8. Minus 1 by 8. Okay, now what we have to plot? Minus 5 by 8. Where is minus 5 by 8? Yes, it's here. Now you got it? So again I will repeat. The question is minus 5 by 8. First you observe whether numerator is lesser than the denominator. If numerator is lesser than the denominator, this particular number will be lying between 0 and 1. As this is a negative number, it will be lying between 0 and minus 1. Okay. So minus 1 I have written, 0 I have plotted. Now I am going to plot minus 5 by 8. Minus 1 is nothing but minus 8 by 8. Okay. So what will be the next number? Minus 7 by 8. Then next one is minus 6 by 8, minus 5 by 8 and so on. Now minus 5 by 8 we have found. So you can plot this. Got it?